Joining us from his home in Pleasanton, Cam Inman, Bay Area News Group. Cam, thanks for taking the time in such difficult circumstances right now. First off, the NFL draft scheduled for April 23rd in Vegas. That's not going to happen. What do you know about the NFL's plans, if any?
Well, yeah, I mean, it sounds like they're going to turn it into a studio show, Dennis. And obviously, you can't fly in all these top prospects from around the country for basically 2-3 hours of entertainment at night to risk their lives and everybody that's going to be involved. So I would imagine they'll probably have players on remote, have cameras with them somehow, the top 25 picks maybe or prospects, and do it remotely just like we're doing right now. You know, it's just a different era. And the NFL wanted to really sexy it up and go to Vegas this year and have guys introduced on a red carpet at the over the waters, I think at Bellagio, and then bring them over to Caesars. And I was there a month ago in Vegas, and I was checking it out, going, "Wow, this is going to be something if they pull it off." And it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, and also not going to happen. OTAs, mini camps. It's not going to be business as usual for the NFL. Who loses when there are no OTAs or mini camps?
Well, the teams that are going to lose are the teams that have a new coach, that have a new quarterback, that have new players coming in together. The 49ers, they have a lot of familiarity. Honestly, I mean, the 49ers played obviously an extra month in the football season. So these guys have grinded. Now they're kind of probably catching their breath. We see them doing their own workouts in their own garages, maybe at their old high schools. So that's encouraging that they're doing that. And they also had some time off. So it will adversely affect other teams, obviously.
Okay, advantage 49ers. Let's talk about the departures. Most recently, Emmanuel Sanders. He goes to the Saints. Were you surprised Sanders left? 49ers didn't chase him or offer him. And where do the 49ers go from here at that position?
I wasn't surprised in the least that he left. It just seemed like he was going to try to get the biggest payday he could. I didn't think the 49ers were going to give him that. I don't think that they would want to pay him $9 million a year. It's too much money. They have to save some money for George Kittle right now. I think Emmanuel Sanders was looking. This is probably his last multi-year contract of his career. He's a 10-year veteran, so he needed to get some money. He's going to New Orleans. He's going to get it. You know, you do have Deebo Samuel back for his second year. You have Kendrick Bourne that's matured into a better wide receiver. Most importantly, they're getting back a couple of guys from injury with Trent Taylor, possibly Jalen Hurd, the guy that's everybody's been liking to talk about for the last year. And then most important, you have the number 13 overall draft pick that's in play now, and what people are calling the deepest wide receiver class in a long, long time.
Which brings me to my next question. DeForest Buckner got that 13th pick for San Francisco, but a lot of 49er fans were caught off guard. Was it a cost move more than a draft move?
I was surprised, absolutely, because, I mean, this guy's been a tremendous professional ever since he arrived 4 years ago with the 49ers in the first-round pick. He developed into an all-pro, a Pro Bowl player, really benefited with that defensive front four was what led them to the Super Bowl with Bosa's addition, D Ford's addition, and then you had Armstead and Buckner in there and a few other complementary parts. But Buckner played really well. The problem was he played so well that he price pointed himself out of the 49ers' plans, where they were not going to give him $21 million a year and make him the second highest paid defensive tackle in the National Football League.
Okay, you said you were in Vegas. The Raiders are going to lose out on that NFL draft. The new stadium apparently is going to be finished on time. I don't think there's been a work stoppage at that new stadium, but the Raiders did well, Cam, in this free agent offseason. They seem to bolster their team. What grade would you give them?
I would let's give them an A-. I like where they're headed, but I don't really like that they're heading to Las Vegas to do it. But I will tell you, that stadium, when I was down there, I drove by, checked it out. It looks like it's come along pretty well. So I would anticipate it starting on time. The question is, Dennis, with everything else, what does starting on time mean in today's society? Everything's up in the air right now for obvious reasons.
Cam Inman, I appreciate you joining us tonight. Stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks, Dennis. Thanks for having me.